Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, today I'm going to teach you how to multiply fractions by a whole number. Okay, so first things first, like always, we are going to start with a smaller one and then we are going to end up with a bigger one. Okay, so please understand, whenever you have a multiplication sign involving a fraction, then what you can do is, see, understand, you can directly multiply the numerators. Okay, so here I can directly multiply the numerators, which is what, 5 into 3, that gets you 15, and then your denominator gets carried on, because technically this 3 is also a fraction only, but it was divided by 1. So normally when in any number which is divided by 1, we normally don't write that 1. So 17 into 1 gets you this 17. Okay. But now I'm sure you must be wondering, in this particular scenario, there was no cancellation. Now what happens when there is a cancellation? So 4 into 3 upon 14, if something like this is there. So in this case, again, you can use the same method of multiplying the numerators, that is what, 12. 4 into 3 gets you 12, and then you just have 14 in the denominator, so that gets comes what, 40. And now you have a choice to reduce it over here, because since both of them are even numbers, both of them should be divided by 2. So this comes as what, 2 into 6 gets you 12, and 2 into 7 gets you what, 14. Okay, but students, instead of doing this whole process over this step, you could have done it at this particular step itself. How? See, whenever you have a multiplication and a fraction involved, you can, cancel things vertically, and you can cancel things across. Okay, the only thing which you can never do is what, cancel horizontally. That's it. Okay, so in this case I could have cancelled, and this would have become what, 4 2, sorry, 2 twos are 4 and 2 sevens are 14. So then all you had to do was what, 2 into 3, that should get you what, 6, and then this 7 comes as it is. So see, either you do the cancellation at this particular step or at this step, that's fine. Whatever works with you all, that is absolutely okay. But now let's see what happens when actually the whole thing only gets cancelled. Means, let's say we have 10 into 3 upon 5. Now in this scenario, if you look closely, 5 and 10, they are actually what, cancelling, because 5 ones are and 5 twos are gets you 10. So then all you have to do is, you just need to multiply whatever are the remaining numbers. So we have 3 into 2, that gets you what, 6, and in the denominator you just have 1, so you don't need to write this 1 over here, you can just give your answer as what, 6. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, before going ahead, I would like to remind all of you all that please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also, don't forget, at the end I'm going to put up a DIY question whose answers you all can mention in the comment section. So now see, if we had something like this, 3 into 2 upon 28. So see, here, like I said, it is better to cancel at this particular step, because otherwise you will multiply 3 into 30, 13 into 2, that should get you what, 26, and then you have 28, and then you divide both the numbers. But since I know that 2 is an even number and 28 is also an even number, so I can say 2 ones are and 14s are. Now obviously there is nothing else left to cancel, so I can just directly multiply 13 into 1, that gets you 13, and then denominator just we have is 14. So this is your answer for this particular multiplication. Okay, apart from this, students, if you have any doubts, or if you feel that there is a particular scenario where I'm like, where you're not getting a big understanding, then please let me know, so I will definitely make another video or a short video on the same. Okay, so now see, if we had, sorry, if we had 7 into 9 upon 21. So now I can say that 7 ones are and 7 threes are gets you 21, and 3 ones are and 3 threes are gets you 9. So here you will see everything is cancelling, only the number 3 is left, because we have 3 into 1, and then in the denominator also you just have 1. So your final answer will have 3. So please understand, while multiplying fractions to whole number or fractions to fractions, you always have to pay attention to whatever is getting cancelled. Okay, so here what will happen is your divisibility rule, your knowledge of divisibility rules will be very very helpful. I will put up a link somewhere on the top and in the description. Please go ahead and check it out, because there are certain rules which are going to be very very helpful for you all to solve these kind of multiplications. Okay, so now if we had 45 upon, let's say, 50 into 105, then in this case what we will do is, see, again, 5 tens are and 5 nines are gets you 45. So now again, 5 twos are gets you 10 and 5 are gets you 105. So your final answer is now left with what? 9 into 21, that gets you what? 189 upon 2. Now please understand, in fractions, okay, especially in fractions, whenever you have an improper form, okay, whenever you have an improper form, all you have to always do is you will have to write this in the form of mixed fraction. Now what is an improper form? Improper form is nothing but what? Numerator is greater than the denominator. So now what we'll do is we'll first try and divide 189 by 2, but we will just look at the division, or we'll just do the division till the time we don't put a decimal point. So when you do 18 and 2, you get what? 9, and then you have 9, so 94, and 1 is your remainder, so 1 will come as your numerator and 2 gets carried on as your denominator. Okay, so in case you all are getting confused, here you can do it. 189 upon 2, so 9s are 18, cancel, then we have 9, so 4, so we have 8, and your numerator remainder is just 1. Okay, so I hope you all are getting the hang of doing multiplication by fractions. Okay, so now coming to your, okay, now apart, let me just do one more. Let's say we had 6 into 4 upon 18 into 36 upon, let's say, 44. So see, understand this rule, that rule which I told you, that one where you can, you know, cancel things vertically, you can cancel things diagonally, that will apply no matter the number of fractions involved. Okay, so here what you will do is, again, 6 ones are and 6 threes are gets you 18. Okay, then we have 4 ones are and 4 elevens are gets you 44. Then we have 3 ones are and 3 twelves are gets you 36. So your answer is now coming out to be 12 upon 11. Again, this is an improper form. So this will be what? 1 1 upon 11. Okay, you can just, I'll just show it over here. So we have 12, this is 11. So ones are, gets you 11. You are left with a remainder of 1, and 1 is your quotient. Okay, so I hope you all are understanding how to do these kind of multiplications. Now coming to your DIY, I want you to tell me what is the multiplication of 8 into 35 upon 56. Do let me know your answers in the comment section. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video.